Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flick Show. My name is Chris Wong. This is going to be an all Marvel episode today, as there are a lot of interesting tidbits came out of Marvel. Now, this is not just Marvel Disney. This is also pretty much a lot of it is Marvel Fox. Well, actually, more of it's Marvel Disney. But as you know, there's been some big updates for Fox Marvel, and that is coming from Collider. There's an exclusive on why X-Men Dark Phoenix and the New Mutants were delayed. Okay, both movies were delayed. New Mutants has been delayed once already. Now it's going on twice. So Dark Phoenix is being pushed out of its initial November 2018 debut to February 14th of 2019. So just a couple of months. But New Mutants is being delayed from February 2019 all the way to August 2nd of 2019. This was the second major delay for New Mutants, which was originally supposed to bow in April 2018, and the first delay for X-Men Dark Phoenix. So studios shuffle release dates all the time, but these are two of Fox's most highly anticipated films on the docket, so many are rightly wondering exactly why these release dates are being pushed. We did some digging and found some answers. So this is what Collider has said. This is what Steve Weintraub did a video on it. So basically, the test screenings weren't very good. Okay, for both these movies, they're doing significant reshoots for both of these movies. I think they said New Mutants, or was it? One of these was 50% of the movie may be reshot. I can't seem to know which one it is. I think it's New Mutants, but for New Mutants, it is said that it was not scary enough, and they wanted to be more scary. And Dark Phoenix, there were some problems, I guess, in test screening, so they're trying to up that there. And also because the delay is also due to the issue of not getting many of the cast back together. I mean, there's some pretty A-list cast members here, like Jennifer Lawrence, and so they're not able to get them back, and so that's why there's a delay. It kind of reminds you of Justice League, when they tried to do reshoots and you couldn't get all the cast members back, and you got the whole Henry Cavill with the mustache thing going on. So wow, for fans of Fox Marvel, this is pretty sad news indeed, but at least they're delaying it, like they're not keeping to the schedule and try to rush to get it out at that certain time. They're delaying it because they know they have to do something. There's some scheduling issues. They need to reshoot it. They had to make it their best effort to actually make it work for both movies. And I think even New Mutants, they were going to add a new character to that. So I'm not sure what that. And when they say we want to make more scary, I hope they really mean like atmosphere horror, not necessarily more jump scares, because I don't like jump scares too much. It is scary. I jump out of my seat. That's why I call it jump scares. But it doesn't have that grim feeling to it. The feeling of horror that is actually works more than of jump scares. Take like The Ring, for example. So hoping for that. But out of this news, there's some interesting other things that are happening, and that is Captain Marvel, right? Captain Marvel's coming out. It's going to be set in the 90s, okay? And it's being reported now that there are a few cast members who are joining this film from the past. And this is Clark Gregg's Agent Coulson's coming back. Ronan's coming back. Korath the Pursuer's coming back from the Guardians Galaxy 1. And so they're coming back because this is in the 90s. So they're still alive at this point, right? Does that mean Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they're going to do anything with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? I don't think so, because he was still alive in the 90s, so I get the reason why to have Nick Fury and Nick Fury is in here, but Agent Coulson in here, so I'm fine with that. And this comes out in March 8th of 2019. Now we get into that huge theory, and you see the thumbnail about it. All right, so this huge theory that my friend and I were talking about today. And I'm starting to think like it's a little bit more apparent. There's some people out there who are tweeting pictures of the Thanos of I think it's Infinity War. I'm not familiar with the Marvel comics at all, but apparently, just like what Gamora has said in the trailer, where if Thanos gets all the Infinity Stones, he can end the universe with the snap of the finger, just like that, just like, and then end the universe because he has all the Infinity Stones. Now I know I did a video, a very divided video, even though you could probably didn't know what I was talking about, but that said no one actually dies. No one major dies in the Avengers movie. And I really meant that. I still mean that. No one major will die. No one major will actually have perma-deaths, because in Avengers 4 they'll come back because of Doctor Strange. I still think that would happen, but this will blow me away. Okay, if Marvel actually does this, I will be blown away. I'll be like, bravo, bravo. That is a awesome way to do this. And is that at the end of Avengers Infinity War, this is our theory anyway, he gets all the Infinity Stones, snaps a finger, cut to black, and that's it. Done. That's the end of Infinity War. Everybody looks up in dreary, and they're all in shock, and then and done. Kills, destroys the Marvel Cinematic Universe as we know it. Here's the thing. When that happens, there is a way to get a lot of these characters back, right? And then I talked about that because we know, I was thinking about usage of time, but if Thanos had the time stone, then Doctor Strange won't be able to use that stone to work with time. But maybe he can jump through dimensions, right? He goes into that zone. What you call it? What is that zone that starts with a Q? I think the one that Ant-Man can go into too. So if it could go back into that zone, where that freaky zone, and we realize that he's done that right before Thanos does that, then he's the one that's still alive. Maybe even Ant-Man too. Who knows? And so he goes through, and in Avengers 4, he recruits. Okay, this is crazy. He recruits Fox Marvel characters. Now a lot of people are saying, and that's my whole thing about, what if the Fox Marvel and Disney Marvel done the deal, but it's in the background, like maybe Kevin Feige got a phone call from Bob Iger or whoever, I don't know whoever, and says, you know what, we're like 90% sure it's gonna happen. It's not official. We're not releasing a statement yet. So go ahead and make it happen. Use these characters, include it into your films, edit it, reshoot whatever we can from Fox Marvel. You have our blessing. As long as we can't show it, we can't publicly state that it's happening, it's fine, even though the deal is not completely done. I don't know if that's could happen, or that's possibly any close to being true, but I'm just guessing, and my friend and I were just going back and forth on how it could they could possibly do that without announcing it. And I'm thinking, is it like Spider-Man? Okay, when Civil War, they've always wanted to include Spider-Man, and they kind of included it but haven't revealed it to the public because it was still under negotiation, but they were able to possibly film some stuff with Spider-Man, but not actually show it in public. I don't know. I mean, they could be just waiting. They could do all this and wait to see until it's officially confirmed, and then just bust it out, without having to wait till it's officially confirmed before shooting. That's what I'm thinking. They're doing it before it's officially confirmed because it's not out in the open, and that is okay. Because they were maybe 90% sure it is going to happen. So, and if you don't like that, then that's fine. But I'm thinking maybe that's why there's a delay. And then Film Junkie, Dave Pina, he actually put out a video, and I encourage you to go check out his videos. He did one video where he did state that he just realized that X-Men Dark Phoenix and Captain Marvel are both in the 90s. Maybe it could connect somehow in that range too. And I gotta agree to him. That is an interesting find. Good for you. That is very interesting. Probably coincidental, but you never know. You never know nowadays why Fox movies are actually delaying, and why are they pushing up Deadpool 2 up before Infinity War? Is there something they want to get out of the way? I don't know. But that is one of our theories anyway, and there's many more, but that is one huge one that I could think of, and having Infinity War be very impactful, where they actually have deaths, but able to kind of bring them back or use those characters in Avengers 4. Maybe in the new universe that Doctor Strange goes through, tries to connect everything back together, and there's Deadpool and Fantastic Four. They're able to use all those characters in Avengers 4 now. All that, trying to bring back the team together to stop Thanos, or to stop Thanos from doing it again. And at the same time, maybe Steve Rogers gets his happy ending. Maybe he's back in the old World War days, and he's actually gets to be with Peggy Carter. Maybe Tony Stark gets to be with I'm forgetting her name now. Pepper, yeah. So and he never got shot, or maybe things like that could happen, where they could send off these veteran actors who are finished with their contract negotiations. They want to move on. Bucky becomes a new Winter Soldier, becomes a new Captain America, or Falcon becomes Captain America. Who knows? But that's a cool way to send off the other characters, but making a giant impact in Infinity War before going to Avengers 4. So Avengers 4 starts off new season after that incredible season finale, season premiere. You don't know really what's going on, because Doctor Strange jumping through different universes trying to collect all these people, Avengers back together. I don't know. That's just our theory anyway. Will it come true? Who knows? We're probably thinking too much into it. I like to think it's going to be a better film than most Marvel movies, though, because the Russo brothers does make better Marvel films than the other people. I mean, it's not. I still like Jon Favreau's original Iron Man and stuff like that, but or Kenneth Branagh's original Thor, the original Captain America. But I think Winter Soldier and Civil War are one of the better Marvel movies out of the entire slate, and I'm actually kind of happy that Russo brothers are doing Infinity War. So I'm thinking they're gonna make it so incredibly impactful and really a big twist maybe towards the end. But some people are hinting that finger snap on Twitter, so I'm wondering if that could actually come true, and I'd be really blown away, and I'd say bravo, Marvel, Disney. That would have been an incredible end to a season finale in itself, and a clever way to bring in the other Fox Marvel characters into the universe. If that is, and I think it's definitely going to happen. There's no stopping it now. There's no stopping the mouse, man. He's consuming everything. All right, guys. What do you guys think about that colossal theory, and also the delays of X-Men Dark Phoenix and what was he on, the New Mutants, and also Captain Marvel bringing back Agent Coulson from the dead? But it's in the past, so it's okay. All right, guys, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching.